Welcome, 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 welcome. Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. Welcome. Come on in, tell a friend. All black everything, all black everything. We back with it. Chapter 5, television, or tell lies to your vision. Tavistock Institute, all black everything, think it's plate. Big dreams, many streams. Let's go right where we left off, y'all. I do not own the rights to this music. Peace to the King Q Tip. And we going in it. It says, okay, for what appears in advertising today, creative, resourceful, and unscrupulous people constantly try to discover what others value most. Then it says, then look for some way to attach their product to the stars. By then, by their very nature, no products can help us attain the ideals that are very visually promised, such as family togetherness, personal power, self esteem, sociability, security, sex appeal, and clear orientation in the ever more confusing world. Advertising is the process of manufacturing glamour, the state of being envied is what constitutes glamour. Advertising then is about the solitary happiness that comes from being envied by others. But envy has a dark side which largely has been lost to 20th century thought. Since medieval times, envy has been considered the major term for identifying the causes of human suffering. That envy, it'll eat you up. Don't allow that to happen. Don't you do it. Like despair, envy derives from the separation of the person from the object of desire, combined with a sense that one is powerless to attain what is desired. In envy, the urge to reach out becomes the urge to destroy. I learn how to channel things, put it where it need to go. And yet, at the heart of this hatred lies the remarkable depth of simplicity of human longing. A longing for life, ideals, values, vitality, and love. A longing for connection, a longing for beauty. It is a longing that projects itself optimistically through symbols, images, and idealized concepts. Advertising is the consumer's culture's version of mythology. No society exists without some form of myth. Thus, it is not very surprising that a society which is based on the economy of mass production and mass consumption will evolve its own myth in the form of a commercial. Like myth, it touches upon every facet of life, and as a myth, it takes use of the fabulous in its application to the mundane. Why would the makers of commercial want to evoke hate and envy? In his book Quest for Mind, Piaget, Levi Strauss, and the Structuralist Movement, comparing Piaget and Levi Strauss, Howard Gardner wrote, quote, myths are designed to deal with problems of human existence which seem insoluble. They embody and express such dilemmas in a coherently structured form and so serve to render them intelligible. Through their structural similarities to given real world situations, myths establish a point of equilibrium at which men can come to grips with the crucial components of the problem. The Thus, a myth is both intellectually satisfying and socially solidifying. Commercials driven by value laden images which are unrelated to the product may be alienating us from the very values they exploit, confusing us about how to attain these values, laying the groundwork for despair, resentment, and apathy. Because products do not provide the kind of psychic payoff promised by the imagery of advertising, we are left to doubt whether anything can. If we doubt this, if we follow this doubt, we wind up contemplating a state of mind in which a black hole surrounds almost every product like a ghostly negative of its radiance, the black hole of failed promise. And into this black hole by advertising and exploitation of many ideal images, steps any religion that promises to cut through the cycle of idolatry, and connect us with the one great ideal that transcends all others: God, immortality, cosmic foreverness, spiritualism, etc. Thus, in many respects, advertising has co opted religion for its own purposes. That's very, very deep and telling. We're getting deeper, progressing. We can leave it right there. Still, chapter 5, Tell Lies to Your Vision, Tyler Stock Institute. Very powerful. Appreciate y'all for checking us out. All black everything. Take this plate. Big dreams, many streams. Let's go. Thumbs up, like you hitchhiking. Like it, share, subscribe. Indeed. Coming back. Peace and love, y'all. Hey.